Alright, so welcome to Kona. I think is how you say it. I don't really remember too much about this game. Besides, it's very dark, there are frozen people, you have to deal with, like, psychological attacks with wolves, and that's about it. And there's a lot of driving. Yeah, but besides that, I don't really remember too much. Oh, and also the fact it's got black bars that I don't think you can get rid of. New. Ooh. There we go, I'm nice and warm. Northern Quebec, October 1970.
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
Oh, he actually gets... okay. Never mind, there aren't black bars. It's only very early on, I guess.
They had set up to meet at the general store, his client's business. Well, actually, the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
Yeah, I don't remember too much. What kind of wanted me to play through this again is the fact I fairly recently got Kona 2. Broom, I think it's called.
The roads were bad,
Broomer.
muddy, or snowed in. It was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
The rest stop. Ooh. How often does a road need to be closed to require 2 picnic tables at its gate? Yeah, we can run. I wasn't entirely sure. Do. I have legs. Nice. Ooh, it will be good. Oh, that's it. Oh, never mind. Damn, Northern Quebec and its inexhaustible resources. The province of Quebec sits on an inexhaustible abundance of natural resources. Why not take advantage of this? Our valuable minerals could travel the world and reach places as far as Dallas, USA. Get involved and invest now. Quebec's economic might will be awakened. At the heart of the wilderness, the north is swarming with wolves, caribous, bears, partridges, foxes, snowy owls, and hordes of other majestic creatures that are every bit the equals of Africa's wildlife. We are the Africa of America. Come discover the North and experience a genuine white jungle. Okay. The county of Manistan and its people wish to see you very soon. Cool. Is that the map? Wait, why did I come in here? I think I just came in here to see if there was anybody here. But there ain't.
They never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
Time for him to take matters into his own hands. I got an empty bottle. Lovely. They're ominous. But yeah, I don't actually know how Kona 2 shapes out. I've not played it. I've played the intro, where you're on a boat, and that's about it. Oh, there we go. Bolt cutters, and some fire starters. Beautiful. Just what everybody needs. But I remember being quite pleased with this game back in the day. Feels weird to say that, considering it's not that old of a game.
Carl was meeting his client in a store near this area. He was on the right track. Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
To defeat the Huns. Okay. Do we have anything in the truck? I have a fire starter. Cool. God damn, this the truck's so loud. There we go. And we're off.
William Hamilton Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target.
Oh! Oh, that looked painful. Nothing worse than blind summits. Oh, just blind anything like that. A few hours later... Yeah, I think the big hook with this game is it starts out like that, and then this happens. It's been 2 hours, and all of a sudden we're in an ice storm.
To get out of there, the cold and the pain required urgent care.
But also the narration's pretty cool. Yeah, because it makes no sense. It's been a couple hours, and there's been a goddamn, like, snowstorm. Kona! No, we'll just have to check, are they okay?
The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance.
Ooh,
Carl
first aid
needed
kits.
help.
Serve to heal Carl's wounds. Beautiful. Yeah, I know you're cold.
It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters W.H.
Isn't that
Thought about taking
Hamilton?
it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
W.H., isn't that William Hamilton? I'm pretty sure that was the name. Isabella photo.
Such
Ooh.
heart-wrenching Nordic poetry that was. But Carl didn't care much about flowery language.
So Isabella... You gave meaning to everything. When you disappeared, so did purity. I would defend purity against the winds, the tides, against blizzard, ice and blizzard.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
And what do you know? There's South Atamapek. Heat sources prevent Carl from freezing to death and save the game. Coming in. Hope you don't mind.
Scratches did not stop Carl. His mother would be so proud.
Oh, there we go. Hooray! We did it. Oh, we got matches. And a fire start. How do I use... Oh, left bumper's crouch. Under stress is less accurate and runs shorter distances. Oh, there we go. Consumable. First aid kit. There we go. Health. Boom, baby. Perfect. So I'm good.
Better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
I'll actually do this. It's always a good idea to just take wood. The only thing I remember maybe being a problem is fire starters. But you might get plenty of them. Lay the chains. And now hopefully we can get out. Yeah, there we go. You cannot see much of anything, like. On the road again. Now I don't know where we go. Yeah, considering, like, visibility is very poor. I don't actually remember if the day-night cycle is a natural thing, or if it's scripted to do with the game. Oh, we made it. The Manistan region.
A few acres of untouched forest bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes. The Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
Whoa, okay.
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Oh. Hold up. I'm slamming on the brakes. Ooh, okay. Close. There we go, we made it. Everything here is, snowed under. The general store. What is this?
The
Ooh.
milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit. Something fell to the bottom of the box.
Oh, but I need a key for it. Okay.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer. He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out. But only a detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized. What could be inside that envelope?
Mr. John Poe.
He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Montreal. Oh, that's how you get the map out. Oh, there we go. So that's where we've been. We've got over there. Holy crap. I can't remember how far we can go. Like, we got the general store. I'm pretty sure there's something at the end of that path. And then I remember there being a house over here too. Oh, Hamilton over there as well. And then, yeah, there like treks through the forests. Damn. There we go. And now that goes in my journal. Oh.
Carl felt a chill down his spine and had a terrifying realization. If Hamilton was dead, then who was going to pay him?
I mean, it's a, you know, it's a valid thing. So that opens up... Oh, there we go, yeah. Investigations, a case of vandalism. A cold mystery. Oh, that's where we crashed. Meeting at General Store tomorrow, 11 AM. Cold mystery, provisions. What's this? Oh, this place is a mess. You're damn right it is. Doo 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 doo.
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
Oh dear. Ooh, what's this? Letter
Carl knew
from...
that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
So Jill's. You know what, Hamilton? I have a frog in my throat, and when people have a frog in their throat, they do not take risks by going to work. Customers could catch it, right? I'm a wise man. Not to worry. I'll have a nice doctor's note, which I'm going out to get right now. Sadly, in the meantime, I will have to close down the shop, unless you would like to come fill in for me. I wouldn't dare advise you, after all. You must know how it's done, since it's yours now. With kind regards, your dedicated manager, Gilles. Pick up phone. Dial tone.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Oh, is this... Oh, I remember this. You hit 2 numbers and then the sale button, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's the key! Oh, I could take the money, you know, just for the... Ooh, is the heating on?
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs.
Well, There's my answer, I guess. Ooh, it's a gun.
The murder weapon. What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. He got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy.
So it is, as a citizen of Her Majesty in the free economic chambers of the world, I must address what follows to the proper authorities. The worst is happening at this very moment. I cannot write at length, but I am requesting immediate help from my country. I believe the free world is in grave danger. A member of my community, the Honourable... The note ends. I have a gun now. Oh, there we go. I forgot we have flashlight. Mysterious, unbranded cans. Yeah, and there was the explosion outside, too. Ooh.
Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
General Store also serves as a post office for the locals. No more flyers. Is that the same as before? Menistan. Oh no, it's different. Quebec's Klondike. Northern Quebec's economy is booming. The north of... Oh, go. Is it Chibogamo? Area's population will soon reach 30,000 souls, among which thousands of happy families will be prospering thanks to the hard labour of their fathers, will be contributing valiantly in expanding Quebec's national wealth. Mines and hydroelectricity, hunting and fishing, the true Canadian dream. Turn it into your reality now. The mines are sector in full expansion. Did you know that since 1960, Canada tripled the amount of resource royalties it collects? Did you know that the country's true source of richness is lying under your very feet at this moment? The building of our schools and our hospitals depends on minerals. Exploiting our resources is the road to our future. What else we got? The secretary wouldn't be... Oh, luxury in here. What was this? Oh, there we go. To open the cash register, punch the price, 2 numbers minimum, press sale, turn crank 2 times, punch machine if it doesn't work. The tried and true method. Electricity turned off. Oh.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Oh.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training.
Is the equipment? There it is. Yeah, me gun.
Wolves always
Oh my
stay
God.
away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Oh, it says fix the generator. I need duct tape and... Okay. Alright. Alright. So I need to find duct tape. Ah, there are... I'm going to say there's drawers. So it's likely there's something in these. Hey! Duct tape, matches, a rubber. Ooh. Oh, customer credit.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Oh, the garage key. Okay, yeah, we need electricity for this. Oh! Medkit! Nice. Oh, of course. No power.
The note explained
yeah,
that the
oops.
garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
All good. Especially now I have the key for it. Ta-da! Ooh! If only I could take this car for myself. Honestly, I did think coming in here would be worthwhile, but it's looking like maybe not. Ooh! Hardware. Oh, there we go. Pliers and duct tape. I have all that I need. Oh, the radio does work. I suppose it makes sense. It doesn't need electricity. Whoop. Oh. Hooray! Nice. Whoa!
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first.
Why were there...
Prince? Carl found a surprise at every turn. Was the camera faulty, or was there a possible lead?
Oh yeah, they're leading over here. Huh? How bizarre. Oh, now they've disappeared. It might have been leading into the garage. Hooray! Turn on. Now, let there be light. Oh. Oh, whoops. Electricity from power line. Hey, there we go. Oh, from generator. Right, I see. I didn't realise there were so many different ways it could go. So I should do... Oh wait, they're both on. Do that. I want to see what... Like, whether there's anything worthwhile in the garage. It's possible. Ooh. Another bottle. Oh. A whole lot of nothing. Oh. Oh, hang on.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Oh, okay. Dark recommend use the... There we go. Hooray! I have
The crowbar
a
was
crowbar.
within Carl's grasp. Surely it would come in handy at some point.
Right, now power the star back up. Oh, hell yeah. I can use this to bat away the wolves. For the most part, I think you only really have to use the gun. Even then, I don't know if you really have to shoot them. No, if it's one of those things where you sort of shoot to scare them away. Right, they mentioned that the car was running on fumes. Pump 2. I'll just help myself to some fuel. Yeah, why not? I don't actually know if fuel is something you have to worry about. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Hang on. I should actually have a look at the map, because it didn't mention...
Carl knew straight away where to find the infuriated Gilles Lachance. Any good investigation would have to start there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. Lachance, Petard, Roy, Lemirth, Bluin, Doctor, Old Rosaire, Blaise, and that's it. Wait, is that... Maybe the game doesn't take place up there. You know, maybe it's just this entire small area. Maybe. I don't really remember. I just assumed. Maybe Bruma 2. Bruma 2. Kona 2 is what leads over there. I don't know if it's a good idea to do this or just... like... should I drive? No, I can't jump. I don't know if there's like if there's a gap in the fence. Oh yeah, there we go.
Carl was beginning to know the store and its surroundings like the back of his hand. The Seeker had sought.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, footprints. Oh.
Carl wondered what the hell could that thing be. It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
Ah.
All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams. A cold, unknown dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
Oh. Oh, there we go. Mysterious Journal, page 1.
This was a hunting log.
The beast.
A war diary.
The beast enjoys long slumbers. Its sanctuary seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out. To think like a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. It terrorizes the white people. They never see it coming, but they feel its presence, a cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. One attacked me, I had to cut its throat. The blade digging into its flesh made the sound of a taut wire. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it. I tracked it to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in ice, but I do know this. It is the work of the beast. Its attacks curdle the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice imprisoning the white man. I saw things, but I do not understand them. It was if past and present were one, or as if I was a spider and with my 8 eyes I could see backwards and forwards simultaneously. This beast, this creature, is not of this world. I must find the beast again and, if necessary, eliminate it. Oh. Follow the prince. Or...
What
necklace.
could these engraved numbers mean?
Ooh. 739.
Suddenly appeared before Carl.
739. It could be a code. Doof, doof, doof. Ooh. Ah.
Carl had that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water.
Gilet.
What's happened?
Oh, Gilles.
Now at least he knew who the unfortunate man petrified in ice was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Oh, and this is that. Yeah, the truck that we saw driving in. Alright, back to the car. Bluine. Also, doctor. I'm gonna say I've got a fair bit of stuff. Oh, the log is what's weighing me down. Oh, I can use the 6 to recover a bit of my brain. Ah, there we go. I can get the map out. Yeah, perfect. Not the best, but you know, it works. Yeah, there we go. So just follow this around. I've got to drive a bit carefully. The Western Atamapak. Whoop. So here we have Doctor. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there's at least one person who's alive. Oh. I think so. Oh, maybe. Doo-doo. Dr. Duper's clinic. Hey! Oh, hang on. Oh, never mind.
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office.
Medical
It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
medical emergency in town. The doctor is sick. I'll
There
have.
should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
I'll be back soon. If he dies, I won't be returning. I'll have to replace him. Okay. Well, I opened that up. I thought there was a living person here, but I guess not.
Great care had to be taken searching this place full of oddities. Everything was important. The decor itself told a story.
Oh, nice. I don't know why my mental health was increasing just for getting back in the car. But okay. Hey, nice. Yeah, just give me a little love tap along. Yeah, the hardest part is just the visibility. Because it's such a thick snowstorm, you can't really see much of anything. Although I do think there are signs. Yeah, to give you a sort of ideas of where to go. Okay. All part of the plan. Hold up. Oh, hang on, that was the way up. Yeah, it leads to another house. Off we go. God, this game has to load a lot. You'd think it'd all load at once. But I guess not. House of the Patriot. Have anything useful? Ooh, maybe.
The truck had obviously seen its share of gravel roads. Carl wasn't a mechanic, but he could easily tell that only the most heartfelt prayer would bring this old beater back from its slumber. With that cold, however, it was more likely that it would wait until next spring to wake up.
Ooh. So we got another one of these.
Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, has seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
Oh.
The place looked more like a pigsty than a house. A heavy stench of curdled milk, cheap alcohol, and boiled cauliflower filled the air.
Okay.
Rock music invaded the minds of men even in the remotest of places. The man didn't own a turntable though, so there's that going for him.
Oh, is this actually a sewing shop?
Back
Regine's
then,
note.
in Africa and elsewhere, people were ready to take up arms to stand against the yoke of English imperialism. In Montreal, mailboxes were blown up, abductions were carried out, and violent manifestos were distributed to media outlets. But around here, in the great northernmost, All a man could do is curse out loud against a faraway evil and pray for the revolution to arise.
Quebec
That man, by any reckoning, was from that very stock.
Liberation will happen by force or not at all. We will prevail. What the hell?
The rag reeked of fermented vomit. Carl wondered how one could bear to live in such gross and horrid conditions.
What the hell is this?
Figured this recipe wasn't meant to yield
Caribou.
refined nectar.
Caribou traditional recipe. White whiskey too much isn't a valid quantifier for that. Sherry wine for added mellowness.
Jean Blouin. Seems like that pig had a name after all.
Man, he has a lot of stuff. Why wash dishes when clean ones are within reach? Alright. Why would you open that one? A gun rack. A gun rack.
You had to be out of your mind to cook up white whiskey at home. The all-surrounding stench of alcohol alone was probably enough to gas a man to death.
Draws are overrated. Oh, I need a bottle.
Carl knew right away
and also
that the owner
something
of
else.
This place wasn't a copper collector. No, this was a junkman's base of operations. The guy definitely seemed like quite the expert in scavenging scrap metal, with or without permission, surely. In the right hands, red metal could sell like hotcakes.
Oh nice, there's logs. Oh, I was gonna say I could probably do that. Oop. Hell yeah! So I don't know how I can do that.
The rag reeked of fermented vomit. Carl wondered how one could bear to live in such gross and horrid conditions.
Yeah, I can't tell what it is I'm missing. Booze, I guess? Some kind of booze? Kind of a pain, but I'll make my way back to the store, if I can. Any minute now. Yeah, because, I mean, the store might have alcohol.
Carl noted that a distillery like this could be useful. In what way? That remained to be seen.
It'd be nice if I could figure out my way out. God, it's such a pain. Yeah, because I can't actually see where the path is. Oh my god. There it is. Hallelujah. So from here to the right. Whoop. Whew. Yeah, of course, you don't really have the best control either. Yeah, I don't really remember too much about the story of the game. The only thing I do remember is that you go around this area, you come across ice people, and then that's basically it. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not the store. Oh, but that is. There. Mm-hmm. So was there something here? Oh, climb up. Oh my god, there it is. Son of a bitch. Alright, back to Regine's house. Or Regine. And we're away again. It's just a minor detour. Oh shoot, I didn't realise that. I think I pressed the A button. Yeah, it's a sort of like handbrake turn. I don't know if there's a button I can press. Maybe X? Or B? Oh no, B is what makes me step out. Okay. Well, now I know. Yeah, I was just curious. Maybe X. Oh shit. Whoops. Hey, my mental health increased. From crashing. Hey, Aldereth. How's it going? Right, so I need to keep an eye out for a stone pillar. And then that should take me back to the distillery house. Oh yeah, it's around here. Whoop. Is there really not a better way to turn? There it is. No, not too bad. Hoping for less issues with this game. Cthulhu didn't actually have any issues in the sense of things I disliked. The controls of the game just decided to stop working. So I couldn't do some things. There we go, I can make caribou. For whatever that does. Perfect. Of course, I can't actually see what I'm doing, but I can turn the camera. Yeah, that works.
Carl held in his hand some awful sugar alcohol, but rather than drink it, he told himself it could be useful. He only had to be wary.
I could maybe trade it. Whoa! I don't know why that happened. Oh god, I'm Austin Powers in this. Son of a bitch. There we go. Made it. I'm wondering, wasn't there a... Oh my god, I keep getting stuck on just everything. Was there a house over here? Yes. Off to the left. At some point. Here? Yeah, there it is. I think this is actually where you get the rifle. I don't know why, I just remember it. But I could be wrong. Rosea's house. My biggest problem with the game at the moment is just the fact, for some reason, it has to load segments of the game very frequently, which is bizarre, because I don't remember that being the case when I played this originally, back on the Xbox One. And I'm playing this on PC, so you would think that that wouldn't be something you had to deal with, but here we are. It's not a massive issue, it's like maybe a couple seconds. It's just weird. Because like I say, I don't remember that being the case on Xbox, but it has been about a decade since then, so maybe I just forgot about that. Anybody? Oh! Jesus! Hello! Oh yeah, that's increasing my mental health. This dude with the fucking shotgun. Sheesh. I'll talk to you first, actually. How do you do?
Moi te dire, je prends plus de chance depuis que ça rôde dans ce bout-là. J'ai ma carabine au bout du doigt, et puis bang, 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 si ça s'approche.
I'm just lucky he's not a very good shot. Oh, talk.
Si tu veux du linge chaud, parce que t'es habillé comme un gars de la ville, je dirais pas non à une bonne bouteille de caribou. Puis tu pigeras ce que tu voudras parmi mes guenilles.
There you go, caribou for coat. Hell yeah.
Quand on cherche, on trouve. Parce que je t'aime bien, à cette heure, je vais te dire quelque chose. Tu fais bien de prendre ma pénice. Parce que par là-bas, tu vas rencontrer le vrai froid. Un froid qui glace comme t'en as jamais connu dans ta vie.
Hell yeah. Thank you for the coat. I mean, it makes sense because I'm just trying to think. Were SSDs a common thing in like whenever this released, 2016? Because obviously Xbox One and PS4 were both mechanical hard drives.
Hey, la Corriveau, Batèche, ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau. Elle tuait tous ses maris, squick, les uns après les autres. Pas de pitié dans le mariage. La Corriveau, Batèche,
oh, whoops.
ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau.
I do like that the characters, I mean, I think it's only him, but I do like that they speak their native language and it's not just English for no reason. No, no, it's just a nice touch. I mean, every document you pick up is in, I'm assuming, French, but it gets translated. Reasonably common. That's all I can think, is because obviously this was released on Xbox One. Xbox One was a hard drive, so if it had to load like that, it would be at a standstill for a good bit.
Vois-tu le livre là? C'est le Wendigo. Ouais, le Wendigo.
Le Wendigo.
Pour se venger de sa grosse peine.
Tales and Legends, page 1. There was a time when when hate waged war. Our hunters could decimate the great wolves who had taken our children, our warriors could snap the necks of the cowards who had reached for our supplies. The deafening sound of rock and bone breaking was enough to satiate the hate, and the rivers of blood would express our remorse and apologies. Thus was balance maintained. Then came the whites. The legend of the Wendigo dates back to a time before what anyone but the tallest trees can remember. A time of great cold and great aspirations, when the ships came and spewed men and their fire cannons, plagues and spinelessness, balance broke forever, the dead were piling up on our ancestral lands, too many bodies covered in moss, too much blood spilled on our stone, our bone-breaking hate did not suffice any longer. One day a young warrior who had lost everything, nieces, brothers, parents and hope, fell to his knees in the middle of a small clearing covered in the blood of his fiancée, killed after having crossed the path of some whites passing by. He'd seen everything and called out to the Great Spirit, called out to him with words that came so naturally to him, words that could only create a great river of blood and guts and a terrifying roar of screams. He called out to him for a force that no one had before. He became Wendigo. The whites were decimated under the icy claws of the Wendigo. The great tide of blood even pushed a few ships back out to sea. But the Wendigo was not yet done with his vengeance, for as long as the heart of one of his fiance's murderers still beat on Cree territory, he would prevail. How many pages? Oh, 4. The elders say that it was the force of the ancestors' return to nature that turned the young warrior. In this clearing where many ancestors had been buried in centuries past, the clearing now covered in blood spilled unjustly in a time where too many bodies were being buried. The ancestors heard the cries of the young warrior. Only in a remarkable time like this could the Wendigo have been born. His vengeance satiated, the warrior became Wendigo, went to rest forever, his frozen heart melted and disappeared. Much like real snow come the spring, the storm that had befallen the Cree lands faded as well. There was much celebration, balance had been restored, but the whites came back too. White hatred is never satisfied by rock and bone turned to dust. They arrived by the hundreds, armed with guns and torches, burned down every village, raped every woman, smashed the head of every newborn, tortured every man that fell into their grips. Never before had unbalance been so deep in the Cree people, for the Cree peoples, and ever since, has been told that one should be satisfied with the rivers of blood brought by hatred, despite the wrongfulness done to them, because remarkable hate comes at far too steep a price. The Wendigo was never invoked again, but in the hearts of the Cree people remained a fear that one day a young warrior would once again call out with remarkable hate, because they know through the wisdom brought by this legend that the Wendigo would prevail, but that this victory would come at a great cost. The whites would come back, the whites would rule, none would be spared. Damn. Well, I gained a coat. Do you have anything else? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take anything that might be useful.
C'est encore beau. Tout ce qui est vieilli est bien meilleur.
You don't have much good stuff, although you did give me a coat, so I can't complain too much. Oh, what's this?
Mon beau bonnet du beau temps. Puis ma ceinture, où ce que je glissais mon flasque. Le monde tournait plus rond quand on s'habillait tout de même. Dans mon temps, c'était comme sur l'image. On était vrai, fiers, forts, puis on avait le bon lieu de notre bord.
Oh, ooh.
Cadeau, ça ouvre l'appentis. Prends-la, je m'en fous. Perds ton temps dans mes déchets tant que tu rapportes du caribou.
Alright. He seems awfully, awfully happy with me just going in and taking all his stuff. Now I don't need to worry about my temperature going down as much. Will still happen, just not as bad. Ooh, an axe.
An axe. Not too shabby. Carl felt he needed to protect himself.
Anything else? Hey! An ammo box. Gas can. Okay, so what do we got? An axe, gas can. Yeah, look at me go. Anything else? I don't see anything else that's highlighted. Oh wait. God damn it. No. Oh wait. Oh, I thought that was something I could pick up. Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else up here. No. As I realise, I don't know why I'm taking the logs. Yeah, like I've got a log in the truck, but I don't think it's really needed because I think every place has a log store near it. Ooh. Oh, I thought maybe there'd be something up there. Oh. Lantern. Alright, cool. I think that might be it. Going on in. Ah, there we go. Now I have nice cozy hens. I think I'll drive all the way to that house that's right at the end. It's quite a trek, but might be worth it. That could be where we get the rifle.
The old man's cabin had been very generous to Carl. He couldn't have asked for more.
I mean, he could have. He just might have been told to, you know, go screw himself. God, it's not quite... It's not easy when you can barely see and you can't see the map. It's just a nice blur. Just follow the road. I believe there's no button to press that would make it slide. Like, how do I handbrake turn? I thought maybe the A button. Whoop. I don't think I take damage if I have a bad collision, but I don't really want to find out. God, I cannot see anything. Jeez. Yeah, I don't like it. Oh, yeah, see there. It just locks up for a good couple seconds. So whose house is this? Oh. Whoa, whoa, what is that? Hold up. Oh. Oh, there we go. Nice. Break thy lock. Nice. Cul-de-sac.
Sometimes, and especially around here, people are so possessive with their land, as a dog is with hydrants.
Ooh, what's this? Ooh, letter from Lamouth. So here's the spark plug you ordered for your Olympic Ski-Doo. This model being very popular has made it difficult to find a brand new part as quickly as usual. Thank you for choosing the garage Potvin and fiddles in that place. Don't know why I slid away. Oh, it's a spark plug. Oh, cool. Does that not open up any further? Oh, that sucks. Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Another worrisome victim of this ice.
Yep.
This one seemingly petrified in action. The poor man, before being frozen solid, seemed to have been defending the entrance to his cabin. But from what?
Let's find out. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Holy bright man. Sheesh. Oh. There wasn't anything. Oh, okay. Oh. And that's how they froze. I guess. Damn. Oh. So I need to get something... or whatever's in that bucket. Oh.
Something very important must have been in there for the man to take such time and effort to hide it. But Carl didn't know how to reach it.
If only he could jump. Yeah, or you know, pick up the various things that are around and throw them. If only. Oh, what have we got? A package note.
The week of October 5th, thought Carl.
Oh, there we go.
That was this week. The plug should have been here by now.
I'm expecting a nice spark plug around the week of October 5th. It's already paid for. Yeah, I've got it. Don't you worry. Ooh, hardware. Green milk for little green men. Oh yeah, is this going to be like a repair the spaceship? I need...
The machine appeared to be missing something critical.
A question mark.
Necessary for it to take off.
Too many orange juice bottles.
The shape of this machine, almost straight out of Star Trek, was out of the ordinary to say the least. It felt like this thing could fly up into space at any moment.
Unused steel trap, not to be touched. Something isn't right when your bed is in your garage.
The very first steps of man on the moon were made more than a year ago.
Live and so.
Surely captivated the mechanic's mind for him to still keep this around.
We went to the moon. Anything else? Nope. Oh, he just got a bunch of shit. Oh. Ooh. Oh, what the? Okay, it's just a chest full of rusty cans. What's that? Oh, it's a headlight. Oh, nice. Maybe that's what I needed. What's this? Handlebars. Nope. I think maybe that would work. Oh, wait. Homemade flying saucer. Life never ceases to amaze me. I guess I'll leave. Can you actually see them or not? Oh god, they're looking at me. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, you can see his face. He's smiling. Very nice. So yeah, we need to get up to the roof. I think it might be to do with the UFO. Yeah, if I can get that to take off, I guess. It might be enough. I thought this was my truck. Do. Oh.
Carl had a hunch that there had got to be a plan somewhere that could help him put this thing back together.
I think that's the ski. I think so. Do. Oh. Hey! Well, there's one. Yeah, snowmobile. That was the word I was after. Hamilton, what the hell does this mean? Hamilton, I won't be your dog anymore. Oh. Painkillers.
The milk was sorted by color, from the whitest to the greenest, or in other words, from the freshest to the sourest.
I don't think I would want to leave milk long enough for it to turn green.
Perhaps someone was expecting an important call. In any case,
hey.
That person's in for a long wait. Carl already noticed that telephone services weren't provided in this area.
Anybody home? And we already know the answer, don't you worry. Do they not have, like, electricity? Oh.
These scribblings were undoubtedly the mark of a tormented mind. Something wasn't right in the poor mechanic's head.
He had a dream, and that's all he was really focused on. When one isn't enough, why not buy 8? Ooh. Police letter. Dear Mr. Lamothe, I'll follow up on a complaint.
Atamipek, same story. Large deserts conducive to extravagant follies.
So following up on your complaint, I'm afraid that the police cannot support your claim alleging the sudden appearance of a man who came from outer space on your village's territory. Manifestly, what happened at Roswell in New Mexico left a deep impression on you, and we would urge you to consult with a physician as soon as possible. Regarding future potential complaints, let it be known that the judicial district of Abitibi does not believe in little green men. Regards, Pierre. I pressed the wrong button. It was a person.
Carl deducted this was a map of the area. Were those pins pointing to places of interest?
Ooh. Maybe. Have I put them on? I have. Ice Cave and Secret Project. Cool.
Weird stuff. Kind of a crossing between a colander and a hairdryer. What was it for? To play telepath?
I have a hammer now.
Against nuclear waves?
Man, I have so many tools. I'm quite surprised I'm not overburdened, given all that I'm carrying. Do-ba-da-do-ba-da-do-do. Oh. The parts manual. There we go. Suspension. This suspension has way too many parts. Taking a puzzle apart is easy, but putting it back together is another story. I packed everything up, but the tracks, I left them close by. Ski, don't drink and work. Don't drink and work. Don't drink and work. I'm misplacing parts of the machine. Regine came to help me work on the machine yesterday afternoon. For the most part, he helped me chug my bottles down to the last drop. I think we tried to ski or something. Bad idea. Still haven't found that one ski that we lost in the process. Okay. I now have a hammer. I think I am also missing the seat. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Hooray! It's the bench.
By following the plan, Carl was led to believe that the snowmobile's parts had to be scattered about in the vicinity.
Oh, there we go. Place the headlights and handlebars. Beautiful. Place the skis. And place track. Oh, I don't have the track. Oh. I thought maybe it'd be in here or something. Oh, nice. More fire starters. Mowing the lawn is unnecessary at this time. So the only thing I'm missing is the track. Oh, is it up here? I just realised that this is giving me like a pathway up. Yeah, maybe not. Build a bridge? Oh. That works. Okay, I really thought that was going to be it, but I guess not. Do-ba-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I think the track's the only thing I'm missing. Oh. Nope, this is just the shit house. I thought that was it for a second. Ooh, another headlight. Did I need more than just one? Oh, I guess you could find the headlight. Yeah, in a couple places. Actually, let's see. I can get over to whatever's in that bucket. At least I think I should be able to. Is it just a note? Crazy thoughts. Oh.
Carl had no idea how to interpret a message like that. On the surface, it seemed like he had one half too many of this puzzle. enough to know he shouldn't take this testimony as gospel. The entire thing, being some punishment for a murder committed by Hamilton, seemed like an outlandish theory. Carl was doubtful.
So I saw something in the woods on the solemn day of October 6th, 1970, no man should ever see. The aliens are here, they're roaming in our woods, they will invade us all from here down to sunny Mexico. They are massive, twice as tall as a man, they are half man, half caribou, half wolf. I'm sure the fact that I saw them means they broke their military code, they are after me. If you're reading this, it's too late, I've already been taken to the planet Elohim to be experimented upon in the lab. They are punishing me for not doing anything when I witnessed that murder yesterday, when I saw William Hamilton kill someone. Farewell. Oh, so that's all that was for? Okay, I guess. Just need to find the snowmobile's track. Whoop. Oh, well. Whatever. I mean, it could be... Okay, it's definitely not in there. Oh, it's next to it. Okay, found it.
A bit of gas, a new spark plug, and the key, and this thing would run perfectly.
Oh, there we go.
All we needed to do now was to find all that.
I mean, I have the spark plug. Withdraw. It has a log in it. Oh no, that's just what I've placed. Oh, cool. I'll actually take out the log. Yeah, and then I could just dump it. What are these? Polaroid films. I mean, I'm not doing too bad. If I get rid of the log... Yeah, what would it be under? Inventory. Discard. Discard the headlight too. I can't. Oh, I guess I'm just stuck with that then. Cool. Oh. Place a spark plug and key. So I need a full gas can. And I also need the key for it. Secret project. Can I get to that from here? I think... Maybe? Hold up. Yeah, I think if I go this way.
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanic's place.
Yeah, here we go. Isn't this where we first encounter a wolf? Yeah, I can see it. Oh, great. God, it's a very shaky thing. Goddamn.
Carl never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
Oh, I can press X to start sprinting too. Oh, well, that's useful. I'm surprised I managed to get the shot off. Secret project. I know I've said it like several times, but I think the secret project is
The blood and the shape of
where you
the
get the
hole in
rifle.
The ground left no room for doubt. Someone had been buried here. Someone whose life had been taken with blunt force. Where was the body now?
Who
Why had
knows?
it been buried, only to be dug up later? Carl felt as though he was shrouded in fog.
Break the fence. Yeah. Made it. Doo-doo. I guess I don't think we're here yet. Huh. Oops. Secret project. There it is.
That large antenna in the middle of the path. undoubtedly ideal in attempting to communicate with little green men, was quite awkwardly placed. There had to be a lever to control it, maybe behind it. Carl would have to figure out how to reach it.
Oh yeah. So I definitely can't do anything from here. Oh, there we go. Alley up. Doom, 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 doom. Good job they put down pathway. Makes it a lot easier to know where you're going. There we go. Boom, baby. Where's this lead? Ooh. Oh. A whole load of nothing. Hang on, where does that lead? Possibly back to... toward the shop. Doo doo. God, I really wish I could just sprint forever. I mean, you've got a decent set of lungs, but he does stop pretty often.
Terminals appear to be linked together, but for what purpose?
Oh, there we go. Oh, I remember. I think... oh, maybe not. I thought I had to have them all link. Yeah, it's all to do with the wires it's connected to. Yeah. Then that one goes over to there. There we go.
Open sesame.
Woo!
So that's
there we go.
He was hiding. All that was left was to use it. At last, so big an effort for an oh so tiny piece of metal.
That'd do.
Carl rejoiced at the unexpected source of heat, but
Oh.
not as much as his freezing hands.
That's not bad. Wasn't expected for this to actually work. I don't know if that fully sorted out my mental health, but we good. Right, we can run back. We also did not get the rifle. I'm starting to think I was hallucinating that, after all. It definitely exists, I just don't know when it is you get them. Yeah. But, whatever. Doom 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 doom. Right, well, we killed the wolf. All's good. Unless more have appeared. Yeah, to be honest, the first time I played this, I remember it being... oh, like... I wouldn't necessarily call it a horror game. Maybe a thriller at points. And the first time I played, when you first encounter the wolf, was very thriller-esque. Because it's like... I don't know, I think it's just because it drains your mental health. And it makes your character shake. I know there's instances where you go against 3 wolves at once. I mean, if I don't have to kill a bunch of wolves, I'd be quite happy. Lamoth's garage. So the only thing I'm missing, I think, is gas. Oh, unless it's... Is that over here? Just realised with this being a... Oh, there we go. Fill up gas can. Hooray! Hey, there we go. We made it! What? Ah, there we go. Woohoo! Yeah! Oh, they shut the gate. How dare they? So I suppose a good thing to do now would be ice cave. I don't think we do anything up in like towards Manistan Nord or Hamilton's house. No, because that's a lot of land, and I don't remember getting anywhere near that. I think it's mostly just all around here, like Bedard's, Roy's, Lachance, and Cave, and also Blaise. Old Rosaire. We don't need to go to him. Oh, there is the doctor's as well, which I could go to. We out.
The mechanic was still frozen, and Carl had everything he needed, so he felt ready to leave.
Woo, yeah. Oh, I can't get the map out. That's a shame. It is what it is. From what I remember, it's over to the left soon. Not there. Possibly here. But yeah, potentially here. Oh, we haven't a load. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Cool, we're here. Good. The ice cabin. Oh god. Well, they left. That was fortunate.
Luckily, he had the coat to protect him from the biting cold. The cold seemed to be more brutal here than anywhere else. It seeped into bones and into every breath to get to the heart until it stopped. Carl needed to be dressed in warm clothes to survive.
Oh. So that's why I needed the coat then. To actually get in here. Yeah, I didn't really think it, to be honest. Ooh. Can I light this?
More materials were needed to stir up the flames.
Oh man. Should have brought that log. I knew it. Was that like a shadow wolf? Or something? How weird. I'll build a bridge. Yeah, very odd. Is that another? Oh, it is.
Another
Iceman.
instance of this magic ice. What was this one doing, lying on the ground, so afraid?
We'll find out.
Thickened like water into ice. A sudden cold snap struck Carl, who felt like he was pulled into a dream.
Oh, Whoa.
He had been running in fear from something creeping towards him, against which he couldn't do anything, only to end up like this, petrified and cold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where's this lead? Hey! Ooh, a rifle! Whoa. Someone was living here? Rifles! Yes! Those Regines.
It seemed as though Regin had been ready to take
Oh,
up
Regin.
arms and slay people like Hamilton.
Jeez.
Could he have committed murder for his cause? Who could have gotten killed in front of his very eyes?
So Regin's log. Page 1. Old Rosaire had told me the mine administrators were having us on, and that the mines from before the war were neither collapsed nor inaccessible. Well, as usual, the old man was right. Those damn English people keep lying to us every damn day. Because we're just slaves to them. Water boys. White Negroes. I don't know what that name is. Valieres? Said we'll see who the slaves are by the end of the year. I'll set up the heart of my government in those mines, the resistance. Watch out, fat cats, and putting bayonets on our cannons. August 14th, 1970. The English tell us the region is full of resources. The resource that they're forgetting about is our seniors. It's full of old people around here. They've got plenty of resources. Old man Rosaire, in exchange for a full load of bottles of caribou a day, put us in contact with the best our country has to offer. Veterans, hunters, the salt of the earth.
So cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
I'm telling you, these people have shotguns upon shotguns and blinds all over the territory. They agreed to lend me some. Pretty much no questions asked. I still told them a big fat cat hunt was in the works. I also told them our aim was to make sure there was not a damn one of them left from here to the river. Okay, 3 pages. So it's even better than I had thought. The guns aren't old-timey relics from the Great War, they're modern, semi-automatic weapons in there too, and dynamite stolen from the mining sites after closing. All I need now is a militia to bear these arms and kick the English out of our lands. I'm wondering who the savages will back up. I have faith that they will help us and not them. Taking back their land is a matter of principle for them. God damn it. So, Gilles really has no balls. I was aware of that before bringing him into my project, but it's so insulting to be emasculated like that. He told me in his wimpy voice that he has something to blackmail Big Hamilton with. What's the point of blackmailing him when we could just blow his head off? I would have been better off speaking to his wife, Giselle. Now she's something, that woman. She could hold her own with a shotgun. Besides, everyone knows she's the one who wears the pants in that couple. Lamothe has given up too, that coward. On the other hand, the Lamoths, they're not serious enough. They have a few screws loose. You can't start a revolution with crazy people. Pierre, I know you would have been on my side. You would have been a lieutenant in my army. Rest in peace, eaten by wolves. Not an easy way to kick the bucket. Some people in the village are saying you brought this on yourself by poaching those wolves. And that in the end, they just brought you to justice in their own way. There'll be a monument in your name in my new Quebec. I will have to free the Maniston region all by myself. Alexandre Blaise didn't appreciate it when I baited him by praising his brother. That guy has changed since Pierre was found. He's been miserable. I tried talking to him about it, but that big oaf only punched the mirror that made his hand bleed, and that made his hand bleed. I'll give freedom to my country without those tender-hearted folks. They'll thank me later. What happened last night was horrible. I'd never seen someone die like that right next to me. I feel sick. So much blood, I'm wondering if revolution really is for me after all. Oh, change of heart. What a surprise.
Cold turned into pain. Carl needed to find someplace warm.
Oh, I am dying. Oh, shit. Ugh. Why sleep at home when you can sleep in a cave? Right, I grabbed a rifle. These have made some modifications. Oh, a lot of dynamite. And tape. Oh, there we go, there's a log. Is there a fire spot? Oh, there. Oh, whoops. My bad. I didn't realise. Yeah, I also didn't realise that me reading the notes was causing me to freeze to death. Whoops. Yeah, live and learn. Ooh. Oh, nice. We get more rifle ammo. Cool, cool. But I don't need a log. I'll just discard it. Didn't I pick up a log? Oh yeah, I did. There we go. Boop. Ah, there we go. Boop. Oh yeah, heat going down. Oh, there we go. That's where I could have lit it. Okay.
Carl suddenly felt observed. He was worried about a presence around him.
Well, that presence can suck it. It'll be the wolves. I don't even think they're real. Ah! Ah! Oh, they are real. Get out of here, bitch. Alright, cool. We good. Oof. Oh, there we go. Can I just blow my way out? Oh, there we go. Dynamite. Oh boy. And safe. Whoa. Oh my god. That's how you do it. We're free. I don't need that much dynamite then, do I?
No stone can withstand the force of dynamite.
Nice. Where am I? Oh, I'm just... okay, down the road. Not too far. Only other place I can remember is there's... okay, I thought I heard a wolf. No, there's a house that's got 2 frozen people inside it, from what I remember. Which might be where we go next. The Icy Cavern. I might actually go to the doctor's now. I can't remember where it was. It's to the right at some point. Not there. See, the only downside to the snowmobile is I can't use the map at the same time. I mean, there is... that... no, that's nothing. Huh. Oh no, I think that's what led to Old Man Rosaire. Ah, here we go. Oh my god, really? Whoa. Okay, one thing I am noticing with the snowmobile, and I don't really understand why. It's like the frame rate of the game just... It looks like it slows to a crawl. It becomes a slideshow, and I don't know why. Very weird. Okay, we've already been in there. Oh, Isabel. Hey! A fire starter. When locking a door isn't enough. Oh.
Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict. Within these miserable walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office.
Doctors are apparently fascinated by history. Earth doesn't look this big from here. Store in a cool, dry place with a constant temperature, they said. Ooh. First aid kit! Nice. Hell yeah.
A chamber pot.
A piss pot.
Fortunately for Carl, inspecting it wouldn't further this particular investigation.
Ooh. Communist Manifesto.
A Communist Manifesto. Only a few years ago, this type of allegiance meant prison time. And even at present, the Western world was very wary of the Soviet threat. Why would the doctor own such a book?
Okay, so the history of all hitherto existing society is a history of class struggles. Freeman and slave, patrician and plebeian, lord and serf, guildmaster and journeyman, in a word, oppressor and oppressed, stood in constant opposition to one another. Carried on an uninterrupted, now hidden, now open fight. A fight that each time ended either in a revolutionary constitution of society at large, or in the common ruin of the contending classes. In the earlier epochs of history, we find, almost everywhere, a complicated arrangement of society in various orders, a manifold graduation of social rank. In ancient Rome, we have patricians, knights, plebeians, slaves in the Middle Ages, feudal lords, vassals, guildmasters, journeymen, apprentices, serfs. In almost all these classes, again, subordinate gradations, not graduations. Whoops. Oh, there is no page. Okay. Oop. Medical files. Oh, unknown woman. Never did quite catch her name. The men called her Laura. The Laura? She had a neck wound. There was so much blood. The bullet had done a lot of damage, probably hitting the cerebellum. It was hopeless. She had a cardiac arrest. The men had found her like this, they said. I doubt it, but in a small town like this, it's usually best to turn a blind eye. I've been told to step back from sending out the death certificate. This whole thing sickens me. Rosaire Armand. No medical explanation whatsoever can explain why old Rosaire is still alive. As we in the trade say, the only way to cure him is to kill him. Sylvie Berdard. All of her symptoms point to the same root cause. She's pregnant. She refuses it, she denies it, and wanting to bet her husband is not the father. Let's just hope it's not Everett Lockhart, though, or she would have an illegitimate child and a syphilis on her hands. William Joseph.
There was no doubt that the doctor and Hamilton knew each other very well.
So hot he can't be cured, chronic foot pain, can't walk long distances, rich, I'll cure him of that one day. How's all of them? Okay.
The good doctor, flanked by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness, captured on cardstock. Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes. Was it Dr. Beaupré who had hit him head-on at the village border? Nobody kills a rich patient to start a revolution. It didn't make any sense. He had to dig deeper still to understand. Luckily, that was Carl Faubert's specialty.
Oh wait, anything new? Anything else? Nope. Alright, where have I not been? We've not been to Blaise. we got Blaise, Bedard, and Roy. Yeah, that's about it. There is the flying saucer in Lamothe's garage, but I don't know what the other thing I need for it is.
Knew the doctor now. His
So-
belongings had spoken lengths about him. But what Carl had heard worried him.
Now back to this. Brace your eyes. Yeah, it just looks like it makes the game struggle. It's very weird. So Blaise is over on the left. Whoa. Oh. Okay, that is bad. I don't know what the problem with the... Okay, this just does not like the snowmobile at all. I might actually just drive this and get back to the truck. God, look at it. It literally becomes a slideshow. I'm hoping it. I don't think I need the snowmobile. Wow. What a weird, random issue. Alright, back over to Labothe's, I guess. Yeah, at least driving the truck I don't have to worry about the frame rate of the game shitting itself. Just have to hope that I don't need the snowmobile. To be fair, while I'm at Lamothe's, I could also see what it is I need to do for the UFO. See, the only thing is, with the snowmobile, I do like how much better it sort of like controls, but not really worth it if it's... Yeah, if it's gonna make the game a slideshow. Have we made it? Oh, got a load. Oh shit. Am I yet? Am I there yet? Goddamn. Oh, there we go. Made it. Boom. Very bizarre issue, that. Oh, this doesn't have anything in it. Oh, shoot. Oh, this doesn't have anything in it either. Oh. Oh, never mind. Oh, it was duct tape. Oh. Hooray! Was that it? Oh, oh.
It was an
Oh.
indisputable fact that machines
Jeez.
like this entailed a level of intellectual finesse that Carl was lacking.
I'm gonna be very annoyed if I need the snowmobile to actually, like, beat the game. I don't think I do. But, yeah, we'll find out. Still don't really understand why the snowmobile's so much worse. Yeah, performance-wise. Alley up. Whoa! God, I'm not used to the truck. So yeah, the last thing I was missing for the UFO was duct tape. Not what I would have guessed. Because normally, if it wouldn't have shown up as just a question mark, it would have just shown up as duct tape. So, yeah, rather confusing. Mm-hmm. Alright, now let's see, does the bridge kill performance in the truck? Or is it exclusive? It's exclusive to the snowmobile. Oh, yeah, I forgot it has to load. I mean, we had the house over here. Oop. Of course. I mean, the truck makes it, so, you know. I don't actually know whereabouts it is. Oh, here. I mean, I may as well check it out. Blaze's house.
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty.
A random boot.
When finding a boot, one wonders what became of the foot.
Oh yeah, this is the house that's actually lit up.
The key, which seemed to be meant for a padlock, bore an inscription reading Cloutier et Fils.
Attach wire.
Funny name. Better keep an eye open. Businesses weren't exactly numerous around these parts. Money in a jar. What a shame. Carl would have loved cookies.
If only were he so lucky. So I can find, if I can find wire.
The spirograph amused Carl. It was a nice modern toy. Aside from being repetitive by nature and completely useless. Still, it found its way into many Quebecois homes. The picture had been taken inside the house. It was the same wallpaper. Judging by the smiles, nobody suspected the impending misfortunes. Little Martin Blais with a family member. There was some resemblance between them, and Carl took note of the sense of bonding and pride they projected.
Hey, a 5-star. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually think there's anything here. I thought maybe there'd be a bit of, like, lore or something. Oh. Okay, some beer bottles and some steak. Oh, they left the TV on. Bit weird. I don't know if I can find any wire. Because it looks like I could use it for a magnet. Is that Lewis? So I fear the worst for Alexandra. He hardly gets any sleep. I thought it was the work, but it seems to be far worse than that. From dusk till dawn, he stares into the void. He barely speaks to me. His son asked him to play the ball. He didn't say a word. and that way he has to glance at the window. Last night I heard him mumble in his sleep. He's coming, he murmured. I don't know why, but those words left a deep impression on me. He woke up shortly after, covered in sweat. He couldn't remember his dream, obviously. He didn't go back to sleep after that. Chain smoking the night away of the window. Wait. He told me to pack my things this morning. I wonder why. Does he himself know? We're waiting, but for what? I think I feel dread. Oh. I mean, they were... It looks like they were mid-packing. Only the tormented mind smoke in bed. A drawing. Oh. Le Monster. What the hell? Oh. I wondered why I heard a bunch of things banging around. Yeah, it was a wolf. It made itself at home. The douche. So we're out of time packing his luggage. Yeah, it says attach wire and then I'd make the thing. I might be able to get wire from the shed. I did pick up a key. I can only assume it's for this. Oh. What the hell did I pick up then? Cloutier et Bill key. What? Oh, actually. There we go. We have gained a log. Yeah, I'm wondering what the hell that key's for, though. Yeah, because I don't think... I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything out here. Alright. Ooh. Oh.
A pay stub for some undoubtedly harsh lumberjack work. Alexandre Blais felled trees and chopped woods for Cloutier et Fils.
Oh. So that's who... Who's Cloutier? There's a shack over there. Huh. I don't know. Because I have Cloutier's key. I mean, it could be the shack that's in the woods. Possibly. I'll give it a shot. It's the only place I can think to go, because all the others are marked. But the fact it just says shack exactly fill me with confidence. Oh, I went too far. Yeah, way too far. So it's down here? Oh, there we go. There it is. I'm really hoping I can get through this with the truck. Oh, yeah. We good. The woodlots. Oh. Whoa.
was a typical shack, just like the ones you hear about in Quebecois legends. Local lumberjacks used it to rest and twice a day heat up their pea soup.
Beautiful. Ooh.
Who quits a game one step away from victory?
Maybe it wasn't through choice. Yeah, maybe they had to leave for something urgent. What is this? You should have put a carpet here. Okay, so there's that. So the shack is like over the on the left. Yeah, somewhere around here. Possibly here? What is that? Oh, there's the house. I don't know if this is going to be that the house I have the key for, but maybe. Aha!
Welcome to Alibaba's Cave, Lumberjack Edition.
Hooray!
Surely Carl would find something worth his time in here.
Will be too cumbersome to carry around. Yeah. There it is, forest cabin. Polaroid films. The magnet. Oh, there we go. I've found like a bunch of stuff. Tool shed note. To Paul and Jean-Pierre, don't forget to return the key for the cabin if you have to use it. Thank you, your supervisor. P.S. The next bus for Chabot will be October 12th. Next one is 2 weeks later. Damn. Don't regularly have transport then, I guess. Yeesh. So I got cabin key. I don't know if the forest cabin's what's at Blaze's house though. Or if the forest cabin is what's at the end of the road. Yeah, like that. That there. Could be either. Come on. There we go. Yes, I'll just use this to get all the way to the end. It shows there's a bed, so it must mean this it's like a rest spot or something. But it does seem to be a house. Yeah. Oh, it's just another log cabin. On fire. Whoa.
Someone been playing with a crossbow here. A very dangerous game. A bolt could hit someone's tire or their eye. It could even kill someone if the aim was right. Without a single window to brighten things up, the inside of the cabin was almost pitch black. Beware of close encounters of knee and furniture.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much interest here. First aid kit. Oh, there we go. I didn't realise there was a log there. Carl, the inventory's full. Alright, well, never mind then. Ooh. Oh, there we go.
Solitaire. A card game only hermits can truly enjoy. Carl felt depressed at the thought of playing this.
Not... Oh, not close to run out of food. What? Oh, because I have 3 of those. God, they are weighing me down a lot. I'll have a smoke.
Carl, like many of his contemporaries, felt like he had more trouble breathing when he wasn't smoking. Cigarette was his own personal breathing assistant.
Yeah, whatever. We didn't need it. I think the Forest Shack key was actually for the one that's next to Blaze's house. Which is weird, but okay. Well, you'd think the Forest Shack would be out here, but I guess not. It's the only place I can think. Unless there's another shack in the middle of a forest. Possible. But yeah, I'll check places. I got the magnet and everything as well, so I have 2 reasons. Oh dear. Whoop. I don't think I'd be able to thread the needle. There we go, cool. Alright. I didn't realise that my radio went on. Oh, actually, wait. Hold up. I just had a thought. What if there's a key in the... in here? Okay, never mind. you know... I just thought maybe. Okay. Nice. I want to see if I can do anything with that magnet. It said attach wire, but I guess it meant attach magnet. I now have a wired magnet. You know, for whatever good that does. Oh, it's not for here. Nice.
A key. What could it be for?
The shack.
Shed? Carl couldn't reach it with his arm alone, but he had more than a few tricks up his sleeve to pick it up.
Well, there we go. So I needed it just for that. Interesting. Not what I would have expected. Not at all. The chainsaw doesn't work. Alright, cool. I don't know what the forest shack key was for then. Because I don't think there was a shack that was locked. Not what that I passed anyway. Oh, never mind. We gave it a go. I did get into that shack as well. Yeah, who would have thought that all I needed was the magnet. Right, now to the lower part of the map. Yeah, because we've got General Store done, Lachance done. Although I never went to his house, I don't think. Oh, I need to go in here. Keep forgetting. Yeah, and then we just have those 2 houses on the left. The weirdest thing is just going to be keeping an eye out. Oh, here's one of the houses. Oh, this could be Lachance's actually. Oh, it is. Yeah, Lachance. Dear Mr. Lachance, we have carefully taken note of your complaint regarding the collapse of a natural cave on your property. However, given the absence of any actual damage or injury, we cannot move forward with this investigation. The natural cave cannot be considered a personal belonging. Furthermore, your claims regarding the landslides caused by the work in the new DW Inc. mine seem outlandish, as the mine is miles away from your property. Also, it is imperative that you secure your property, as you would be held accountable for any injuries caused by the steep terrain. This is where Crying Wolf lead you. How far away is his house? I'm like, I could get back in the car and drive up to it. But I'm not gonna. Wait, where's that? Oh, and then Bedard's just across the road. La Chance's house. Ooh. Quite a nice place. Whoa.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Okay, so I think this is the last... Yeah, I think this is the last ice place, or Iceman, so I'll leave that. Yeah, the other two, is it Bedard? Bedard and Roy. Neither of those are frozen, I don't think. So I'll leave that for now. That's the house that has two frozen people in it, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, Bedard's just across the road. Yeah, straight here. Treasure map. Oh, right next to the... Yeah, whatever. Letter from Marie. My sweet Marie, may the treasure hunt begin. I've hidden wonderful little things for you all over the village. Following my clues you are holding in your hands the first map. The hunt begins at my place. You are so clever, I'm certain you'll find everything. Martin. Again, I could drive down to this, but I'll just walk. I don't think it's in that far away. Bedard's house. Oop. Oh, nice.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay. Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
I think I might actually just store a few... Okay, never mind, I forgot that. My car is nowhere nearby.
What was even the point of locking your door, if everyone hid their key in the same place? Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge. The house smelled like incense, the kind
No
that
loose change in
reminds
the
you of
cracks.
good Lord of peace.
Enough food for rough times. Ooh, more meats. Oh, I can also do the attach wire thing here. I don't know why I can open the oven and everything. Oh. What do I have that I could do to get rid of? I've got beers. I don't really need the beers. There we go. Now I have space. Ooh. How did they draw the sun? Oh, with it being circular.
Religion was very influential throughout Quebec many years ago. Indeed, it was surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
Do they not have a log store? Oh, you douches. Or if they do, over here maybe? Nope. Well, never mind, I guess. It's whatever. Just
The perfect cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday.
a nice little bathroom. Oh, there we go, cool. That's...
Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
Holy crap, there's so many rooms. Do they not have a light switch? Whatever. Sylvie's diary. Oh.
The Bedards had vacated the premises. Carl gathered they would be of no help.
So Jean-Luc never had a knack for mathematics. Try as he might, he'll never realise that he simply cannot be the father of the child I'm bearing. But how can I be sure? I have to keep this a secret, at least until the time is right when it'll be safe. So Dr. Beaupre told me it would start showing soon, that I couldn't keep it hidden forever. Got almost the courage, he said, with his usual condescending tone. Courage to face what's coming, but he doesn't get it at all. For him, I just had some childish affair. He doesn't realise I brought eternal damnation upon myself. Marie is very sick and Jean-Luc plunges into despair. I told him nothing about the evil growing inside me. Sometimes I get the feeling he can see right through me. My Marie's suffering and I'm the one to blame. Oh Lord Almighty, why do children have to pay for their parents' sins? Marie is recovered, but there's something really gloomy about her now. She always seems so sad. Maybe she caught a glimpse of what dying is like. What if she's an unhappy child now because of me? Jean-Luc truly honoured me 2 nights ago. If the baby makes it, maybe Dr. Beaupre could convince him it was born prematurely. My only way out. We're heading to Lac Saint-Jean tomorrow to visit Jean-Luc's mother. I need to. The situation is untenable now, and we fear the worst. Oh dear. Well, maybe. Don't cheat. Nothing. Oh. Ooh. Marie's diary.
Shame that the family had bailed. Carl would have had a few questions for Jean-Luc, a close friend of Hamilton's.
I have a diary just like Mom, unlike her though. I don't wear a long face when writing, but I do love to write my thoughts. And about Martin most of all. I love talking about him. I think he loves me too, just like in Romeo and Juliet. But people don't like it when I see him, only because he's a Blaise. Just like in the story, nothing can stand in the way of true love. I lost appetite, can't sleep anymore. Every waking hour, intense shivers run through my body. Dad's making me see Dr. Beaupre, with his big hands touching me everywhere, his foul breath exhaling all over my face. Yuck, I'm not sick, I'm in love. I love Martin so much, there's nothing I like better than thinking about us playing together like we always do. Wonder if he found the key I lost the other day. It was pretty sad when I did, because it's for his dad's garden shed. And Martin has always been afraid of him. I think Martin's dad is a bit like Dad's god. The key fell in a burrow next to the shed. Poor Martin, he cried like a baby, but I still love him. Mum often cries when she feels lonely. I think there's no reason for her to cry. Mum can be stupid sometimes. Dad works a lot because of that wealthy Englishman buying everything. That's what notaries do. They make sure that people get what they're paying for, basically. It's complicated, but that's how Dad explained it to me. The rich guy doesn't look half as bad as Martin told me he was. When I saw him this morning at Dad's office, he told me, "Call me Uncle Willie." I found that pretty funny, plus he gave me candy. Okay, it was kind of old and dry, but still candy. I think Dad gets along with Uncle Willie, because when he's with him, he laughs the same way he does with Father Label. I had to gobble up Dr. Beaupre's horrible medicine, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have made it to Christmas, or so he said. I haven't seen Martin in weeks, nor did I go to school for that matter. Dad's been praying beside my bed every morning for a while now, and at bedtime too. Today he went hunting with Uncle Willie, and he told me to ask God to bless him in my prayers. I think this has to do with the medicine that only the richest of rich can afford. Dad told me he'll be praying for Uncle Willie until the day he dies, and that I should do the same. God, Father Label, and now Uncle Willie. I wonder what when Dad finds the time to pray for Santa Claus. How can Mom be so stupid? And she's getting fat too. She cries like a newborn puppy all the time. It's so annoying. I came across Martin today. He seemed pretty thin and maybe kind of dirty. He doesn't look as neat and presentable as Uncle Willie, that's for sure. Oh. Oh. Alright. Very cool. For some reason I thought I'd turned on the lights in here. I guess that's everything. I did pick up a small key, but I don't know what it's for. Not a glue. So all I need to do now is go a little bit further south. Oh yeah, I've got the lantern, but I've not used it. I'll do. They don't weigh anything. Bolt cutters. Huh. There we are, we're good. Boo-doo. There we go. So just a little bit further, and then that's Roy's house. Just keep an eye out for the mailbox, I guess. There it is. Mm-hmm. 1556. Hey! Letter from Wilfred. Dear Mr. Roy, I'm writing this because I feel guilty. The other day, Martin and I were taking a stroll not far from your house and we saw the door to your shed was open. I wanted us to mind our own business, but Martin likes living on the edge. He took a few shiny things, including some bullets. Now my dad always told me never to play with those things, so I immediately put them back. But Martin hid the other things, I confess, Mr. Roy. There's so many regrets, but you mustn't call the police. You won't call them, will you? My father will be so angry. I will bring back all of your things, I promise. Marie. So... he has ammo? That's what it sounds like, anyway. Roy's house. Oh. Note from Jean Roy. We fled, it's getting too dangerous. More people live in North Minister and it'll be safer there. Oh.
It was a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming about.
God. There we go. Does he have a log store? Seems... not. Yeah, I guess not. Oh. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't actually keep any. It's possible they have a log next to the fire, but... yeah, I guess not. No light switch either. Oh, there we go. Never mind, they do have logs. I've just not been paying attention. Whoops. Novel. The fantasy. Matthew had yet to add murderer to his curriculum. He was fond of new experiences, especially the most thrilling ones, and taking the life of a flesh and bone individual who the night before was still able to think, dream, fantasize, calculate, read, held the promise of exhilarating sensations. Unlike Raskolnikov, it wasn't about axing an old Jewish hag to pieces to test some lunatic theory. Not at all. Matthew just wanted to know how it felt. It seemed so simple, horribly simple. He didn't have any particular victim in mind, like most people. His desires ran quite wildly, so he only had a vague idea of them in mind. He pondered using a rifle or a knife, assassinating a young girl or an old man. He tried to focus on predictability. His victim would have to be defenseless. Bodybuilding wasn't exactly Matthew's strong suit. He would have to act spontaneously, but not too much. He wasn't that eager to learn what spending the rest of his life in prison could be like, or would be like. Some experiences carried just too high a cost to be worth it, really. Yeah, that's definitely how I'd describe murder. It's like, I just don't think it'd be worth it. Psychopath is what we call those. God, every time I hear that sound of the doors opening and shutting, reminds me of... I don't remember what game it was, actually. I want to say the Final Station, but I don't think that had door opening sounds.
The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends. The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom. Perhaps some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after. A picture of Wilfred in his youth, Carl figured right away that the man must have been some kind of wildlife officer.
More painkillers. Oh, another note. This will be page 2 of the novel. And potentially page 3. Page 4! Fuck me. So the two lovebirds were still going at it 7 months later, though confiding fears and desires alike, near the fireplace, several days a week. The populace took notice and wounding words eventually found their way to Matthew's ear, prompting him to take action to prove his gentlemanship. He had to ask Beatrice's hand in marriage, he would have more than enough time to kill her later. Today, when Matthew stares at the motionless ceiling, just like he did 20 years ago, he still wonders what he would be removing from existence by slitting Beatrice's throat, what he would be depriving his children of then. As if, soothed by his fantasy, he gently drifts off, smiling the night away. Psycho! Not only did he marry his victim... So the first time he met Beatrice, however, she unexpectedly revealed her troubled origins to Matthew. She was adopted at the age of 4, and recalling her former life still gave her a hard time. She played the piano in so graceful a manner that people often thought she may be the natural offspring of a musical virtuoso. She always cried before falling asleep, torn from the inside by a dreadful pain she couldn't explain. She confided to him so profoundly that Matthew couldn't get enough, coming back every night to learn every single thing of what would come out of that delicate mouth. After pulling one last breath out of it, every night he reflected on what the death of Beatrice would mean in terms of losses to humanity's common heritage, be it the sound of her sobbing or of her piano melodies, the compulsive tapping of her long index finger on her temple when she harboured dark thoughts, or any other little thing. It didn't matter. Everything would indiscriminately vanish. Everything! All these thoughts made for some blissful slumbers indeed. Then days became weeks, and before he knew it, it was Matthew's turn to throw his secrets at her, his hopes, his cries of despair, as if throwing coins in a wishing well. She'll be dead by the end of the month, he promised himself. Jeez. But it didn't turn out that way. He just couldn't bring himself to do it. And more ammo. Woo. Is this page 2? Hey! Cool. It's around that time that Matthew met Beatrice, of mediocre beauty at best, the girl with her distinctive features, cheeks covered with large pox-like freckles, dew nose, oily forehead, tired but vibrant eyes, shaded red hair, slender as a child body, chirpy laugh, you name it, was the very image of innocence. That happened to be precisely the kind of victim Matthew was picturing in his mind, though. One night, as he was contemplating the ceiling from his bed, he swore to himself again and again, I'll kill her. His dreams were later filled with images of the imminent crime. He had come up with a simple enough plan. One fine evening he would visit her place to become familiar with the area's intricacies and feel closer to the impending murder, to slowly dig into Beatrice's thoughts, desires, dreams and abilities. This way he would be able to get a concrete sense of what his sinister deed would be stripping away from the very fabric of life. The whole thing would take 2 days, a week at most. And so he thought. Or so he thought. Okay. Oh, so I couldn't open it from... Okay. Maybe it was locked from the inside. Alright, on to the frozen house. Which, once I get back on the road, it's just on the right. Oh, shoot. That was it. All good. Oh, it has to load. There we go. It does seem like the day-night cycle doesn't actually exist. I definitely remember it being nighttime, though. All I can think is maybe that comes later? Whoa. Ah, there we go. There we go. Perfect. More painkillers. The unpacked boxes suggest they just moved here. Looks like they were repainting the whole house.
That window
Ah.
had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional. The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a way.
No, I might have been wrong. I thought there were two of them for some reason. So, Chaz LaChance changes
along with
hands.
several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Founded by Bertrand LaChance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez LaChance, is one of Manistan's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as booming as it once was. Gilles LaChance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. So Gilles LaChance still helms the register.
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The LaChances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit.
Turn for him. Oh. Bertrand LaChance. 1948. Oh.
What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
I wouldn't necessarily go that far. It's not that bad. Seen worse.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Box full of Harlequin novels.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Looks like they didn't like the look of this place. Polaroid film. And more boxes.
Boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the LaChances had just moved in. Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
Just how it goes. I have yet to find a clock that works.
The other world
Boom.
of ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity.
Ah, there. Oh. Oh.
Something was hidden under the stairs.
Oh. Rifle.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
So he flipped that. Oh.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Oh. To the bathroom.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Just a tad, yeah. What the hell?
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
So Giselle's diary. September. Mother once told me when I first met Gilles that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot. and as the years fly by I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always true, trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Jill's brightness. It's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinks he's scary, but everyone knows he could just be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Jill can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Jill's his way out of his league. But Jill doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Jill is master of nothing. He's a slave and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall, in which he stores all these incriminating documents which he intends to use. I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. The only problem is, Jules himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember. His father's first initial, followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind his pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Jill? So Jill has trouble sleeping. He will flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him this blackmail business would be hard on him, but that's a problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton will find out, and then we're done for. We'll have to move to... is that Val d'Or? And live with the small fry. I'm shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I have taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl, she was so young. Oh? What happened? Ooh. Oh.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
Wasn't it 739?
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
So it's B. I think it was 739. Oh my god, I remembered. Wow. I'm surprised I remembered. Hang on. There we go. Compromising file. Oh. William Hamilton is a crook. He's been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included, like the infamous Seraphin Pudria. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regard to the acquisition of this damn mine. Or of his damn mine. The fact that he has used his henchmen to instill terror within the village will not sway the tribunals down in Montreal. But the fact that he has been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture it making the front page. The English are all the same. We will prevail. Written with different ink. Hamilton is not only a crook, but a murderer. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. Oh. Oh dear. Yeah, and I think it's now nighttime. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Very dark. Goddamn. Oh, there's another arrow.
The crossbow bolts had the same origin. Carl was sure of it. Who was it? And more importantly, what was being hunted like this?
And now it is nighttime. I like how you use the flashlight to focus on the map. I think now we go to the trail that's far north. It's the only thing left. It's near Blaze's house. Need to keep an eye out for the shop. I hope I'm going the right way. I turned right after I came off the hill, so I think I am. Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. Whew. Oh, really? I didn't think the the bushes would be solid. I think I just keep on driving. And eventually should come across something. Pretty sure. Oop. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. I think this is where I need to be. Withdraw. Oh, there we go. Another bolt.
That meant the car sunk down just a little while ago. Now where the hell could the passengers possibly have gone? Carl was becoming increasingly convinced that this was not normal hunting. The game that was being tracked was fearsome. So much so that the hunter didn't dare approach it. What could it be?
Film a lone boot. Yeah, we go through the fence at the side. Oh, really? I thought for sure there'd be something. Now we have more of the ice. The ice wall. Whoa.
Carl knew why he was suddenly shivering. He was going back to the realm of visions. Carl had no issue recognizing the spirit-like figures, but he couldn't figure out what they wanted from him. The phantom, freed of reality's shackles, vanished in the forest. Earlier, Carl had witnessed a tragedy that befell it. Another phantom disappeared in the wilderness. Carl had seen what happened to it too. A third phantom gently faded away. Carl noticed that as the cursed villagers finally left reality, he could feel a sense of unburdening exuding from them in an almost intimate way. The last phantom, lost in solitude up until now, joined the others in the forest's darkness, free at last to enjoy an eternal, well-deserved slumber.
Does that get rid of the wall?
To understand the horror which had struck his village.
Yeah.
He understood that the dead were piling up and that he couldn't help them by himself. The road was clear for him. He needed to push further north and fast to find help.
Eastern Atamipek. Oop. I don't know if I could have actually driven up here. I'm assuming not, but maybe. No, I'm just going to assume I couldn't. Camp. Ooh. I wonder if this is like a last place to heat up or something.
Another diary. Carl felt like someone was trying to communicate with him. Or was it simply the result of happenstance?
Oh.
Right until that point, Carl had believed that the object of this crossbow hunting had been a ravenous wolf who was terrorizing the village. But as he noticed the height at which the bolts had been fired, he concluded that the beast had to have been as tall as a man on his feet, not unlike a gorilla. The thought was chilling.
Mysterious journal. The beast has outwitted me. It is aware that I know all of its weaknesses, it is aware of my strength, it is the predator become prey. Through some unknown force, it was able to create a wall of ice, made of ice, between north and south. The beast did not want to be disturbed, I found a way, it is my destiny to stop it. It's progressing fast, not stopping even for a moment. What is the beast feeding on? Hate, cold, fear. The elders spoke of the Wendigo. They said it would never return, no warrior, they said, could want to invoke it. The elders were wrong. The Wendigo comes from the Great Spirit, it appears full of hate with a great thirst for vengeance. The beast I'm tracking seems to be blinded by hate. Frustrated, my bolt missed it. It screamed, I thought I could hear his voice behind the bellowing of the beast. The warrior's voice. Was it really the beast running from me, or the man made a prisoner inside? I'm tracking two unfortunate white people already doomed. It smelled them, it's moving slowly, methodically. I will not reach them in time. Perhaps its thirst for vengeance will never be satisfied. Perhaps the beast is unable to reach its intended victim. What if it started to head south? What if it started terrorizing white cities? That would turn to us... they would turn to us with planes and bombs. They would decimate our people. White people think only they are allowed to strike. The beast must be stopped.
Carl had found what he was looking for. He needed to get back on the road.
The Northern Forest. Where am I? I don't actually know where I am. Yeah, not entirely sure.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Hang on. Boop. Ooh. Is that a shack? Oh, hell yeah. Observation tower.
The door was unlocked. Carl felt kind of disappointed that he wouldn't have to solve the mystery of that padlock. Carl reckoned that the place was still inhabited less than 24 hours ago. His detective sense tingled, revealing to him, or was it the strong smell of wilderness in the air, that there were most likely two men.
I need to drop off some stuff. What if I just discard that? It drops it on the floor, doesn't it? Yeah, cool. No, just to get warm. There we go. Woo! Yeah, cool. Letter! Letter for Pierre. I wanted to remind you that there are rules that are meant to be followed, whether you like it or not. I hear that you've been poaching a lot lately, that you don't even care about being discreet anymore. Heck, I don't even have a chance to pretend I don't see you these days. If I continue to turn a blind eye on this, what will people say? You've gone too far this time, buddy. I'll have to find you. Wilfred.
2 blankets. There were doubtless 2 people here, Carl reckoned. The jacket was still soaking wet. The poor man had, surely unwillingly, had a taste of the pond's water not too long ago. According to the pay stub, that poor man was Alexandre Blais.
Alright. Right. Equipment. Lantern. I'm also curious if there's anything worthwhile up here. Probably not. But you never know. Oh, flares. And a first aid kit that I can't carry. Oh well. Back to the Northern Forest. Oh! Hold the phone. I don't actually know how I reload. Oh, good. No, not the Y button. Ah. I guess I'll just run. I don't know how I reload. It's probably a button that I'm just not aware of. No, it's off. Oh, there we go, I reloaded. Hey! How do I reload? Because I do not know. Consumable. Sig. I've got painkillers.
Scratches did not stop Carl. His mother would be so proud.
Well, the painkillers do both. Sanity and health. And eat. I don't think it'd work because they're not, like, actual wolves. God damn, I've got one hell of a throwing arm. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Hey! Do I move into the burnt forest or... just keep going along this, I guess. Do-do-do. Where? Oh. Oh, there I am. Whoa. Oh, there's a cabin here. Oh, cool. Cabin. Oh, what do you know? Another one.
His hunt was never ending. Carl hoped that the hunter had finally triumphed over the beast.
It's never that easy.
Seems like this place was long deserted.
Oh, and there's no wood. No. Hopefully there is outside. Oh, thank God. Woo. Oh, my inventory's full. Really, it is. I'll get rid of the axe because I don't think I need it.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Just one more move for black to checkmate white.
These crazy people leaving their chess games. One move from victory. Yeah, safe to say I don't understand how you reload. Oh, I can't reload that because I don't have any extra ammo. Yeah, 0 of 0. Oh. Right, yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Get rid of that then. I mean, what's the point in keeping the gun if I have no ammo? Seems a bit crazy. Back on the trail. I don't really know what would have happened if I had just gone into the burnt forest. Yeah, I'm not sure. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to reload it, but I don't know what the reload button is. I've tried every usual button. Just none of them seem to work. God, again? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, shit. Whew! Close. What is this? Oh, nice. It was a little bed. I'll actually do... not that. What if I do painkillers? Yeah, sure. I mean, I've got more bullets. Oh, it has to load. Yeah, more bullets I can use. Oop. What is that? Are they frozen people or what? I can't tell. Oh, they are. Oh, they're the two that was mentioned.
Of this ice plague.
Yeah.
Felt a chill down his spine. What if he was next?
Oh, there, you can see their face. Oh, there. The end is nigh. The sanctuary.
Carl felt the strong pull of a vision overcome him.
Whoa. Oh.
A young woman. It looked like a simple hunting accident.
Oh. Is it all the people that got frozen?
There was Hamilton. Carl recognized him.
I understand the notes that mentioned that poor girl.
A major hunting accident.
Oh dear.
The doctor examined the young woman. But death couldn't be overturned. She was dead.
Well then how'd this thing come to be?
It was not the type of body you buried in a big ceremony in the village graveyard. It had to be hidden. No one could know about this. The best way to do that was to have a simple-minded man bury the poor girl. Lamotte, the mechanic.
Oh. Oh, it's Hamilton. Whoa. And who killed him?
The doctor denied the unfair death of the young woman. but Hamilton had him in his grips. Hamilton knew all of the poet's secrets and wouldn't hesitate to reveal them. I know all about your crimes, you little communist. You know mine. What a sordid affair. Carl understood the ins and outs of the affair. A woman had been killed in an unfair accident, and a young warrior had damned himself to avenge her.
Remove the bolt. Sure. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
But Hamilton, the one responsible, had
Oh dear.
already been killed, and so the beast could not quench its thirst for vengeance. And now, recklessly, Carl had pulled the bolt from the beast's heart. A beast who was but a young free man lost without his fiancée, and who had, out of hatred, become Wendigo.
Just run. Yeah, I don't know how frequently I can sprint. Boom, 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 boom. From what I remember with this, you just run until you're not blocked off. Hey, my wolves. Ow. I missed. Oh my god. Actually, wait. Not that. And I missed again. Ooh, shit. Oh! I didn't know it was like right behind me. Yeah, whatever. Seems like a dead end. Go, go, go. Hey, I got it. Nice. The cemetery. Oh. There's a lot of people here that are frozen. Huh. Oh. I made it, I think. Woo! Hallelujah.
A narrow passage sheltered him, but for how long?
Long enough. Woo! There we go. I don't think I need the gun, so I'll go back to being able to see. I am wondering though, does Kona 2 pick up immediately from where this one ends? I suppose it depends on whether this ends with us getting on a boat, because if it does, then that basically answers my question. Yeah, because like I say, the only thing I remember with the second game is you start on a boat. Oh. Oh. It's definitely looking like we're getting on a boat. Oh shit. Get on boat. Just in time. Yes, I guess Kona 2 is a continuation. I mean, ends on the boat. From what I remember with the second game. Oh.
Purity. I would defend purity against the winds, the tides, against ice and blizzard.
Yeah, it shows you on the boat with the Enfield rifle.
All this was but a story of justice and vengeance. The soulful doctor, avenging his fiancée's unjust death by avenging this young woman as though she was his lover. Are these passionate feelings not precisely the kind of feelings that could cause a storm, petrify people deep inside, create monsters?
Hooray! Not bad. I think the weirdest thing with this game is the fact the game has to load for a lot of the areas, and the fact the performance just completely shit the bed when I was on the snowmobile. Which admittedly could be a Proton thing, but still doesn't make any sense as to why that happens. And surprisingly, I have a feeling there's probably not. I'm probably the only person that's experienced it. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Well, yeah, I'm curious how Kona 2 plays out, if it is a direct sequel. Because it definitely seems like it. Oh. I don't remember this in the second game. But we'll find out. Thanks to all the backers. Yeah, the only gripe I really have was the performance. It was mostly fine, but it definitely felt like it was lagging at points, which should not be an issue. It's just bizarre. Yeah, most issues probably just come down to performance. Snowmobile especially, the fact the game has to load. It's more the fact the game has to freeze in order to load an area, which just seems very old. That's the kind of thing Oblivion did back in the day. But yeah, besides that, very good. Very short. Way shorter than I remember it being. And I'm pretty sure I did just as much as I did initially. Went to all the houses, read all the notes. Only thing I didn't do was the treasure hunt. I would have done that if I had actually gone to those houses first. But it's because I came from that way, so I was like, I don't want to drive all the way back over there. But yeah, the story sort of goes from who murdered Hamilton to why are these people randomly frozen? And just sort of goes from there. Oh. Was there any after credits you can... Nope. I thought maybe there would be. Yeah, I really thought the game was going to have the black bars for the whole playthrough, but it does fill out eventually. Either way, that was fun. And that is going to be the end of Kona. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure. And until next time, take care. And for those who stopped by the stream, thanks for